Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. Hope you all can hear me real good. I wanted to come on here and talk about annuities and and how you can secure that as a retirement. Um Today we explore how annuities can help you achieve a secure and worry-free retirement. Throughout this presentation, we'll discuss the key advantages of annuities and how they can benefit your retirement planning strategy. So hopefully you get a chance to learn something new and something different when it comes to that. So like to get these and have these on around about this time every fourth Wednesday to just provide some more insight and some knowledge and some education to you on insurance, finance, retirement, things that help you to understand more and be more knowledgeable so you can think more smarter, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So we're gonna dive in. If you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comment box. Like, share, and subscribe if you can. And let's get into it. Okay. Okay. Securing your retirement with annuities. Okay. So this disclosure said this is for information purposes only. We are not an accountant or tax or give you no legal advice. We still want you to still consult with your accountant as far as taxes that goes with retirement and implications and policies and procedures when it comes to that. So let's first get into what your earning power is. You probably heard this before. Um, your earning power is your ability to earn an income, and it is your most valuable asset. So few people realize that a 30-year-old couple will earn about $3.5 million dollars by age 65. And if their total family income averages about $100,000 for their entire careers without any raises over time within that 30-year period, about 35 years, that's about $3.5 million. dollars. So if you look at the table here, you can see like if you started at, let's say, years to age 65 and you put it in about, let's say, $50,000, that's your salary. And within like 5 years, that 50,000, of course, 50,000 times 5 is $250,000. That's if you don't have any raises or anything like that. But over time, let's say in 40 years, so that means you start working at what, age 25? And you making about 50,000, you have the potential to earn about $2 million. And so we want to kind of look at what your earning power is. That's your income. That's not including any other income. That's not including any investment income, nor spouse's income. That's just your earning power by yourself. So what if you outlive your savings from that? So that's the question you need to ask yourself. How much money will be available when you retire? Will you outlive what you have? The fear of outliving your savings is a major concern for many approaching retirement. You have rising healthcare costs, unforeseen expenses, as well as a volatile stock market that can all impact your ability to maintain financial security in your golden years. So it's crucial to develop strategies that provide a reliable income stream throughout your retirement. So questions you need to ask yourself. How much money will be available when you retire? And how can you systematically accumulate money for retirement? And how can you guarantee that retirement income that you cannot outlive? And so that goes back to problems that to think about what we just talked about. Rising healthcare costs, the traditional investment vehicles, that's a volatile stock market, the fluctuations with stock, with mutual funds, 401ks. The cost of living keeps going up. And then, of course, inflation, what we're seeing now in this day and time, those are the things that we're seeing what's going on right now as we go through this year and through this era. So that's a major problem and a major concern because you want to make sure that you can still maintain your standard of living, being able to still pay your monthly expenses or your bills, your living expenses, as well as still enjoy life. But you also want to make sure that you're not losing on some of those other vehicles and have some of your portfolio dealing with what we call maybe a guaranteed retirement income. So that brings us to the solution. Annuity. Annuities offer a solution to the challenge of outliving your savings. And unlike traditional investments, they provide a guaranteed income stream of for the rest of your life, regardless of how long you live. This stability allows you to confidently plan your retirement, knowing you have a reliable source of income to cover your essential needs and enjoy your golden years to the fullest. You invest your money with any insurance company and they guarantee you a regular income stream. And this income can start immediately as you near retirement or maybe deferred to start later. So that's the good thing about it. Um, you can defer it to start later or you can have it start immediately depending on what your situation is, because it's really a long-term savings plan that can be used to accumulate assets on a tax-deferred basis for retirement or convert retirement assets into a stream of income. One of the things I love about this is that it provides a guaranteed income stream for the rest of your life. So it provides that financial protection against the risk of living too long and being without income during retirement. And so it's definitely a good vehicle to go with, especially if you have some questions or some hesitancy of going into other vehicles that has a more higher risk. It just depends on your risk level as well. So let's look at some of those advantages of an annuity. Guaranteed income. The biggest draw is the guaranteed income for life. Vital when you don't know how long your retirement will last. Like tax deferred growth of your money helps your investment work harder. And some annuities protects against market risk, while others can adjust payouts upward to fight inflation. So that's very important. Annuities offer another certificate, another significant advantage, tax benefits. Your contributions grow tax deferred within the annuity, meaning you won't pay taxes on any earnings until you begin withdrawing money in retirement. This allows your money to compound interest at a faster rate, potentially boosting your overall retirement income significantly. Also, potential for increased income. Annuity options offer growth potential tied to market performance, potentially increasing your income. Also, it protects against inflation from market fluctuations as well, where inflation index annuities can increase payments over time, mitigating the effects of rising prices. Then you have legacy planning. Joint annuities continue to pay income after the first spouse's death, and some annuity products offer death benefits to beneficiaries. So those are some of the advantages of setting up an annuity as part of your retirement planning: the guaranteed income, the tax deferred growth, protection from market fluctuations, how the stock market is going up and down, um, growth potential, protection against inflation, and legacy planning. So those are some things to consider when you're looking at purchasing an annuity um, as part of your retirement planning. So there are different types of annuities. We have deferred fixed annuities. We're going to get more into these in a minute. Immediate fixed annuities, index annuities, and variable annuities. So we're going to first start with deferred fixed annuities. Deferred fixed annuities provides more stability because there's a fixed interest rate there on the deposits invested in the contract. And also the insurance company guarantees paying a minimum interest rate for the life of the annuity contract. It is purchased either with a single deposit or a series of installment deposits. So you have a different income phase. elect to receive a payout in a lump sum, that's a single lump sum, or you can set it up where you elect to a variety of income options, some which guaranteed a fixed level income that you can outlive, where you can have those payments coming to you every year, like a payment from your annuity once you're ready to start taking the assets from it. Immediate fixed annuities, another good one, is purchased with a single deposit only. It can be converted into a guaranteed fixed level stream of income immediately or shortly after the annuity is purchased. Example to use is like if you just received the settlement and you want to stretch that money out and not have it coming to you at one time. If you ever played the lottery, one of the things is that they do have that, like you can set it up as an annuity for your payments. And then it can for a number of years, but still earn interest. So the good thing about it, say if you started with 100,000 and you want to set this up as an immediate fixed annuities, you can earn interest on top of that 100,000. And and you can stretch it out for a number of years and still earn that interest. So many clients purchase this if they just had a settlement, if a loved one died and they was the beneficiary and they don't want to have access to those funds so quickly and want to earn interest on it at the same time. Okay, index annuities. Index annuity is a combination of both a fixed interest and a variable annuity. It's tied to a stock market index, such as the Standard and Poor 500, Composite Stock Price Index, or what we call the S&P 500. It provides a minimum guaranteed interest rate plus interest rate linked to a market index. So, of course, it has the potential to earn returns better than fixed interest annuities and also have options to not be credited a negative interest or lose money. So the good thing about this, you get the best of both worlds. You got your fixed interest rate, but also plus interest rate linked to a market index. So basically, if that index is performing better, you have the ability and the advantage and the benefit to earn more than what that fixed interest rate is or that minimum guaranteed interest rate. But also because there's like what we call like a stop on there, so you won't be credited a negative interest on or lose money. So even if you have an index annuity and it's not performing that market index is not performing good, if you was directly invested in that particular index, you could lose all your money, what you put in as well as the interest that accumulated. But because of those parameters that have been put into place, you won't lose what you've already gained. You probably just won't have any gains for that current year. So that's a good thing to have those parameters or those limitations on it where it's not affecting your retirement, where your retirement is still growing, where you're not losing what you've already grown. So that's one of the good things to have as far as with that particular index annuity. Another one we have, the last one, is called the variable annuities. The value varies depends on the investment performance of the account. So this one invests in stocks, bonds, and money markets, and it's not guaranteed. Meaning that you have the risk to lose what you have in there, depending on how those stocks, bonds, and money markets are performing. So this one comes with a little bit more what we call more risk. So some people might probably still want that risk because they're more aggressive, but you do have that option as well. So let's look at some examples. Okay, that you can use an annuity for. You have a retirement plan at a previous job, or you need to transfer to an individual retirement account. That means you have like a 401k or 403b, and there's some other ones. And so also you have that particular one, but then you have another scenario where you want more growth compared to a savings account. So you want to transfer some of that over to an annuity where your money grows more than putting into a regular savings account. as well as setting up your retirement. You're self-employed. This is another one that can really help our entrepreneurs like save for that rainy day, save for their retirement, let their money make money for them, like it's another stream of income, right? So let's say you're making money, say you want to put some up like about 10,000 or 15,000 a year. You can transfer some of that over into one of these annuity accounts and let that money grow. And so it's definitely good for our entrepreneurs or self-employed people. Also, another example is if you need an individual retirement account separate from your employment. If you want to set up something separate for them, like a Roth IRA, you can do that with an annuity. And also, this is another one. If you don't qualify for life insurance, but you still want to put up something for your family to cover your burial as well as cover some of your final expenses, we can use an annuity for that as well. And you can list who you want to be your beneficiary. So those are some good examples to look at. And then we're going to look at purchasing an annuity. It's flexibility and choice. It provides a guaranteed income stream. It reduces retirement planning stress. And we always say this: consult with a financial professional to determine if annuities are suitable for your unique financial situation. So let's have that conversation first before we even recommend an annuity. Like, you can contact me, you can schedule an appointment with me to see if it's something that really is beneficial for you, because we need to see where your goals are, what your plans are, how your income is looking, so we can determine if that's something that is beneficial for you. So let's look at an example, some scenarios. So if you see here, these are some scenarios of how we can, if you contribute at least 15,000 a year to age 65. Let's say if you start at age 20, you see how your money grows within that time period. By the time you turn age 66, you'll have about $3,467 in, I'm sorry, $3,467,000 in there. So we're looking at, so you start at age 20, you contribute about 15,000 a year. So that's how many years? About 45 years, about 45 years. So you contributed about 675,000, and it has the potential value at age 66 to be 3,467,000. That's not bad. For your whole total that you contribute over that time is 675,000. And the good thing about these annuities as well is that you can do a one-time contribution and just let it sit there and let it grow. Um, then we're gonna look at, and you see the earlier you start, the more you have a chance of it growing. So even if we look at age 50, so that's about, let's say 15,000 times what? 15 years? So you're looking at about 225,000, and it has potential value at age 66 to about $440,426. So as we see again, the earlier you start putting into it, the better your rate of return is going to be. So you do want to start a little bit early so you can get like that potential growth over time. And these are just some scenarios that you can look at. You can do one where, like I said, again, just put in a one-time contribution and just let it sit there and grow over time. You can also do that. So if you'd like to learn more or set up a schedule an appointment with us, you can contact us here, 770-472-1800. Also, you can go to our website, www.pearsonconsultinggroupllc.com, and schedule what we call a retirement review. And you can click on there to schedule it, a retirement review, if you want us to look more into what your situation is, what your scenario is, and start doing what we call a discovery phase, and then go into what we call a needs analysis, really dissect and see where you at. So this is the end of this presentation. This is what I call like a quick review. If you like it, definitely share it. Definitely pass it along. It will be up if you have any questions, if you need more information, if you want to learn more, definitely contact us again at 770-472-1800. Also, you can send us an email, info@pearsonconsultinggroupllc.com. Have a great, great day.